Okay, so this is the final scenario of the Rise of the Golden Idol. It's oh, so it's got 3 different times. This is 1:45, this is 2:30, and this is 3 o'clock. Okay, and in each time in each time slot, there's only one location to go to. So, yeah, my theory, as I was saying, was I think Hunter Wolf is going to try to use the big pale match, the finals, to do a live broadcast of some idol, something with the Golden Idol, and maybe like brainwash all the people that are watching the sports final with someone else's memories to like take over those people. Okay, this is the Harmony Foundation. This is the Harmony Foundation / OPIG Laboratory now. We've got Marie Westlake. I see, I wasn't imagining it. Someone's sneaking around. Anyways, we should return. It's time to start the transfer to the TV station. Huh. So OPIG is actually doing it. Happy Customer Project Checklist. It's not Hunter Wolf that's doing it, it's OPIG. At the lab, 1 minute lens installed. Mr. Marmot has filled idle. 1 minute lens installed, okay. Mr. Marmot, Eugene Marmot, has filled idle with the material. Idle's interior and control panels locked. With what material? Eugene Marmot signed. Marie Westlake signed. Jack Nowak signed. At 2 p.m., Idle, Red Crystal, handed over to 2 guards for transfer to TV station. Hold on one second. At 2 p.m., Idle, Red Crystal handed over to 2 guards for transfer to TV station. Red Crystal means it's full. It's got memories. Marie Westlake, B. Greer. Who's Greer again? At the TV station, at 3 p.m. latest, Idle, Red Crystal, control and interior panels locked, handed over to Jack and Eugene at TV station. Go live for the commercial break during the Pale Finals at 5 p.m. This is a key? It must have been someone connected to those blasted hippies. They strike again. He has a bracelet that says, "Take memories, give heat." Take memories, give heat. Security Captain B. Greer. Okay. B. Greer works for Pinnacle Security. So he was supposed to hand over the idol at 2 p.m. to the TV station. Oh my, that was disgusting. Tim Spender is drinking a whiskey flask. A bottle of soda that reeks of rotten eggs. Why does the bottle of soda reek of rotten eggs? 15269. Hey, your roommate and partner love this game? Yeah, Curse of the Golden Idol is the original, and then this is the sequel, Rise of the Golden Idol. It's very good mystery detective game. If you've ever played something like Return of the Oberdin, similar type of style. The door is locked. This is the idol. There's the 1 minute lens. So they're only trying to give 1 minute of memories. So they're not trying to they're not trying to take over everyone's consciousness with a new identity. They're just trying to subliminal messaging type of thing. Idol user guide. If the focus crystal is blue, the idol is empty. If the focus crystal is red, the idol is full. If the idol contains information, to successfully use the give command, there must be a valid information vessel within range. Either a blank Lemurian data disk or a living awake human being. For the idol to perform any function, the matter button must be switched on. Upgraded security protocol. Since the attack of the empathy cult, which followed the dismissal of our consultant, we must take every precaution to ensure the idol's safety. An OPIG certified guard should always be present with the idol. Keys to the lab are granted only to me, Marie, Tim, and the shift guard. The idol's control panel and interior are now protected with a pin code available only to me, Marie, and Jack. Huh. This is the pin code. I wonder if the code is 12569 or whatever was on Tim's body. There is vomit in the sink. Somebody threw up. Maybe he did? 15269. He has a key. Tim has a key. She has a key. And this guy has a key because he's the security guy on guard. Keys to the lab are granted only to me, Marie, Tim, and the shift guard. So these are, yeah. 3 of the 4 are here, and then Eugene's not here. Okay. Is there anything else going on at this time? Okay. Someone's still vomiting there. What the hell is this? B. Myson. What is that? Is this like the code? What is that? I don't know what this means, but we're definitely gonna have to figure out what that means. Okay. This data disk is full with a square symbol and it's taped. Currently, the idol is empty. It's got a blue crystal. The current time is 2:30. And this says, give memories. Just 1 minute. This thing is still the same. There's the 4 lenses. A bit of snow falls and suddenly everyone starts driving like a snail. B. Greer's driving while B. Myson is in the back vomiting. Okay. Why does it feel like there's so little? Maybe after we go through this they'll have new pop-ups. OPTV. OPTV is the broadcasting channel, right? Oh, what the heck? They've taped all of these together now. So they're not just doing 1 minute, they're doing all of it. They are trying to like overwrite everybody's consciousness. What am I missing? Why do I only have so little? Maybe I'm supposed to solve it with this little? Okay. The goal of OPIG Corporation's Happy Customer Project was to blank. Was to give idle memories? I don't know if that's right. To achieve this, those behind the project wanted to use the idol to give the memories of blank blank with the drug euphoria. Huh? To give the blank of drinking. Give the memories of drinking orange. Oh, that's what's happening. The vomit. Somebody drank. Tim Spender purposely drank rotten eggs orange to decrease orange sales? Why would they do that? Wanted to use the idol to give the memories of drinking orange with the drug euphoria to the millions of spectators watching the Pale Finals. The project was invented and led by... I don't know. I don't know who... Is this from... Oh? Eugene Marmot. Eugene Marmot is... Where are we gonna find the motive? Someone sneaking around. Oh, this is not his. This is what they found. This thing says, take memories, give heat, but the Harmony Foundation, the empathy cult, thinks it means give empathy, take hate, or no, take empathy, give hate, or something like that. I think. Or maybe the other way around. Take hate, give empathy. So... increase? Why would this increase Orange sales if you gave the memories of drinking Orange, with the drug Euphoria to make you happy? But doesn't it also give the memories of the rotten egg taste? That's so confusing. Oh my, that was disgusting. A bottle of egg that reeks of rotten eggs. Okay. October 3rd. At each of these times, what did the idol contain, and who was the last person to have used it? Shortly before Eugene and Jack left the laboratory, when the idol was loaded into the security van, when the idol arrived at the TV station. Okay. October 3rd, December 16th. Wow, there's a huge timeline here. Sharing truly positive feelings about Orange with an unlimited audience. Glad to hear. I didn't even understand in the previous scenarios how OPIG Corporation was linked to Orange. OPIG stood for something that had nothing to do with Orange. Right? Like, OPIG was like a research foundation or something. Scientific foundation. Orange is like a soda pop. Glad to hear it. He's even titled himself Head of Speculative Investment with me in the room. He must not succeed. Hey, what's your secret, Tim? I've never seen Nathan fast-track a budget as quickly as he did with Happy Customer Project. Also, I've heard rumors that he regularly visits that lab of yours. Is that true? Because he hasn't done on-site trips like that in years. Anna. I know we've always had our differences, but you're right. We must take action. Just yesterday, that imbecile made me rearrange the lab's furniture using feng shui principles. Imbecile's gotta be Eugene Marmot. Marie, your updated idol proposal is much more interesting now that you've placed the skills and obedience trading within a military context. The army is our dream client, but the higher-ups will need to see a very convincing demonstration before they are willing to begin talks with us. I'm sure you will have a role to play working under Eugene. NH. That's Nathan Hoyle, the director, the CEO kind of guy. So she has the CEO's, Nathan's blessing to come up with a convincing demonstration that the idol can do obedience and skill training with the military context. He's basically saying to her that she can go, like, you know, sabotage or circumvent whatever Eugene's trying to do, even though Eugene's technically her boss. We must take action. Glad to hear it. He's even titled himself Head of Speculative Investment with me in the room. Eugene has. Madam, don't make me use more force than necessary. Your access card, madam. You are banned from the premises. This was like... Why do they have letters on their names? Meta? Meta? Tame? You lied to me! You are my worst student ever! I thought you cared about spreading enlightenment, but you just want to shove an ad down everybody's throats. Beware, empathy will have its revenge. This is Tessa Navari. I guess he's her student? The student has surpassed the master. Nothing can stop my rise to the top. You are fired. Why does he have red on his face and his shirt? This spilled on him. She probably did that. Is that the O-range? Nathan Hoyle. This is very exciting. If the project succeeds, the implications are enormous. The consumer market is just the first step. I have much bigger goals in mind. Jack, do you think there's a distance or scale limit? Our stress tests have not discovered any limitations so far, Mr. Hoyle. I have a high degree of confidence in the project having successful outcomes. Okay. And are we supposed to figure it all out like that? There no new stuff now? Oh. At each of these times, what did the idol contain and who was the last person to have used it? Shortly before Eugene and Jack left the laboratory. Shortly before Eugene and Jack left the laboratory. So, time frame here, right? Okay. Eugene and Jack left the laboratory. When did Eugene and Jack leave the laboratory? Shortly before Eugene and Jack left the laboratory, when the idol was loaded into the security van, when the idol arrived at the TV station. Okay. So Eugene and Jack probably left the laboratory here before 2 p.m. Currently, the idol contains a 1-minute memory of drinking O-range, I think. Idol contents. Dot disc, triangle disc, square disc, figurine. Idol contents. Good memories of the O-range. Last user, Tim Spender. When the idol was loaded into the security van. So they're like almost implying that somebody changed it. At 2 p.m., idol Red Crystal handed over to 2 guards for transfer to the TV station. Then the idol was loaded into the security van. So this would be basically at 2 p.m. Shortly before Eugene and Jack left the laboratory. Anyways, we should return. It's time to start the transfer to the TV station. This is red. So now this is blue. Why is this blue and what is this button? Give memories. What is this little red button for? Oh, I guess this security guard got the memories of the O-range. When the idol was loaded into the security van, okay. And when it arrived at the TV station, it was red again. I think when it arrived at the TV station, it had all memories of the disc. Of the square... Was it the square disc in here? All memories of the square disc, I'm guessing. And the last person to use it was probably Security Sergeant. When it was loaded into the security van. So yeah, this guy This guy, B. Myson, had to take the memory that was loaded into... Okay, so I think when it was loaded in the security event, it still had this stuff. Possibly this is wrong. Good memories of the O-ring. Bad memories of the... Ooh, bad memories of the O-ring. Very close. There's two things that are wrong. Eugene Marmot? Okay, that was kind of a guess. This was a little bit of a guess, but... Huh. What? I'm still trying to understand now what happened. So first... Okay. Wait, what? What? Okay, so their original plan was to use it to boost O-Range sales. That's Eugene Marmot's plan. And he was gonna have good memories with Euphoria to boost the O-Range sales. But because Marie Westlake and Tim Spender hate Eugene Marmot, they want to sabotage his project. They want to make it look like a complete opposite failure, so they replace the good memories of the O-Range with bad memories of the O-Range using the rotten eggs. But then there's a third party, probably Hunter Wolf, maybe bribed the security guards or something, or possibly they've already like brainwashed the security guards to replace it with the all the memories of the security disk. The curse. Okay, this is on November 8th. Empathy Warriors, a new terrorist group in town. Give empathy, remove hate. Mass terrorists attacked a science laboratory with Molotov cocktails on Tuesday, November 2nd. The gang also spray-painted slogans on the building, which is owned by the Olympus Pinnacle International Group, OPIG. An OPIG spokesman said the extremists fled when employees threatened to call the police. Spray-painted slogans on the building. This slogan? No, slogan's like a sentence, right? However, the company declined to comment on why it might have been targeted. Basically, Harmony Foundation attacked OPIG. This is Luke Brown? Wait. No. Yeah. Okay, yeah. This is Luke Brown in Elijah Sinclair's body. He's got no memories. This man is not breathing. Don't touch if you value your life. November 2nd. Since Williams' departure, Hunter's been acting strangely since Williams' departure. Birdie William? Which one? Who's William? Long silences seems confused or angry. It's worrying. Nonetheless, I will do everything to help my savior. My faith in Hunter's vision is unwavering, whatever that vision may be. The savior is back and looks filled with determination and grace. I'm ready to do whatever is asked of me. I am a soldier of fate. Okay. Since Williams' departure. Don't worry about me. I can endure anything. I'll cut the rest of the tape myself. Pinnacle Security, Bruce Myson. Yeah, so they have... Hunter Wolf has Bruce Myson, the security guard, under his control. I'll cut the rest of the tape myself. They taped the original Bruce Myson here. Okay, so it seems like they transferred Luke Brown's consciousness from Elijah Sinclair's body to Bruce Myson's body. Good. You will have a very important role to play in our next step. He has 2 guns. One of them is a security gun. The other one is this gun. I wonder if we can figure out who he is. After blank blank's attack, the security protocol was changed. Consequently, someone, assisted by someone, did something at the OPEG laboratory. Then someone used the idol to take all memories from Luke Brown and to give all memories to Bruce Myson. This might be Elijah Sinclair or Luke Brown, I'm not sure. Then Hunter Wolf. After Tessa Navarre's attack, the security protocol was changed. Subsequently, blank, someone assisted by someone hold on one sec. After Tessa Navarre's attack, the security protocol was changed. Consequently, let me go read this again. Since the attack of the empathy cult, which followed the dismissal of our consultant, we must take every precaution to ensure the idol safety. An OPIC certified guard should always be present with the idol. That's Bruce Myson. Keys to the lab are granted only to me, Marie, Tim, and the shift guard. Marie, Tim, and the shift guard, plus Eugene. The idol's control panel interior are now protected with a pin code available only to me, Marie, and Jack. Okay. Ambushed Bruce Myson at the OPIG laboratory. Hunter Wolf, assisted by Luke Brown. Nice! Easy. After Tessa Navarre's attack, the security protocol was changed. Consequently, Hunter Wolf, assisted by Luke Brown, ambushed Bruce Myson at the OPIG laboratory. Then Hunter Wolf used the idol to take all memories from Luke Brown and to give all memories to Bruce Myson. Now there's a 4:15 during the Pale match. At the TV station, a bunch of stuff happened. Okay. We apologize for the brief interruption due to technical difficulties. The commercial break is now over, so let's return to the second half. It's still anyone's game. Oh wait, it's 5:15. It's 5:15, not 4:15. So this was when they were supposed to broadcast the idol. Holy crap, there's a lot of stuff happening. Okay. The idol has fallen out of this window onto this car. The lenses have all shattered. They were all taped together. And this button, I don't know what this button's supposed to do. Red button. But it's blue gems, so there's no memories, it's empty. Uh-oh, my game froze. Security. Man's eyes are bloodshot and streaming with tears. Huh. Whoa, okay, it's Harmony Empathy Cult. Empathy Cult people. Ah, it's the actress. A bottle of lavender perfume. She's like shooting a commercial or something for O-Range. For empathy and love. Pepper spray. Who had pepper spray before? Oh, it was someone living in the apartment. The girl Cheyenne or something, I think her name. But this person has a mustache, a stubble. Oh, this is Tessa Navari. This is maybe... Who was her assistant? Stephen Aria, whatever his name was. Arthur Blythe. Arthur Blythe, his name. Tessa Navari and Arthur Blythe. Wait, but isn't Arthur Blythe dead? She killed him, right? So that's not him. Who the hell is this guy? Our job is done. Empathy has triumphed. Tessa, I'm with you. I also worry about what Eugene, or worse, Marie or Nathan might do with the idol. The lab is now heavily guarded. The best time to stop them will be moments before the broadcast. We are scheduled to go live at 5:30 p.m. In the room, it should only be me, Eugene, and the actors. Jack Nowak is with Tessa? I wonder if that's Jack. Hands up! This is rear. The lenses are not here. You will pay for this, dear Nathan Hoyle. Your proposal sounds very interesting. Let's schedule a demo of your new technology, and if it looks promising, we can talk next steps. General Hugh Stryker, ASH Armed Forces Procurement Department. This is happening at 5:15. So they were supposed to go live at 5:30, but it says the commercial break is already over. Oh, there's Jack. Icarus? Am I hallucinating? Is this some form of intoxication? Maybe he's drugged. Marie and Tim are here. I just saw Nathan run in with security. Now these are checked. Marie and B. Greer handed over the 2 guards for transfer to the TV station. At 3 p.m. it was delivered and received by Jack and Eugene. Here it says go live at 5 p.m. But in the message here it says we are scheduled to go live at 5:30 p.m. And right now it's 5:15. Why is it so confusing? What is that ruckus in there? Bottle of lavender perfume. Why does he have that? She also has this. What's the significance of that? On the rooftop, the door is locked from the inside. Hi, Eugene. Taste this beverage. Soon everyone will know how delicious it is. There's the rotten egg thing in there. A bottle of soda that reeks of rotten eggs. Where is Eugene? Eugene is here? Yeah, this is Eugene. Oh my god. I did it! Help! Today's task, Carrot Top. Make sure idle loaded in van. Keep eye on Baldy, which is Tim Spender. Report to me at OPTV and await further instructions. 4 Eyes. Carrot Top and 4 Eyes. Carrot Top is that Marie? He calls Marie Carrot Top? And he calls Jack 4 Eyes? Dude, no wonder they hate his guts. So Marie, make sure idle is loaded in van. Keep eye on Baldy. Baldy. This is probably Tim Spender. Report to me at OTTV and wait further instructions. Prepare van for idle transportation. Report to me at OPTV and prepare for broadcast. Operate camera during broadcast so we can confirm the effect. Me, supervise at TP station. Welcome Summer and ensure she has everything she needs. The actress. Coordinate with old Nathan. So, you are the mastermind behind this fantastic project. I would really like to get to know you better. Wait for me on the roof for some quality alone time. I'll come as soon as the live broadcast ends. The letter has a strong lavender fragrance. Ah, okay. So that explains why he has lavender. Tim used the same lavender perfume to write a letter and pretend to like mark it with summer scent to lure Eugene, who they hate, up to the roof and like prank him with this message and this beverage that reeks. He is swinging from a power outlet of Video In. So nothing happened. That's why there are technical difficulties. Okay. That's why there are technical difficulties here. The commercial break was supposed to be for longer, but because of the technical difficulties, I think they just returned back to the game. I'm missing 4 words or 4 spots. Maybe, okay, I guess the 4 spots are in the last part. Not unlocked yet. Blank, 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 blank on the roof. Trapped. Tim Spender trapped Eugene Marmot on the roof. However, through a reckless act, Eugene Marmot blanked the blank with the aim of preventing the blank from getting blank blanked of the blank. As a result, only this person received blank from the blank. Hey, Impulsive Magician. This game is a mystery detective game called The Rise of the Golden Idol. It's a sequel to Curse of the Golden Idol, which is the original game. Both very, very good. It's about, yeah, you're basically a detective trying to figure out what's going on. Usually each scenario has like someone dead or some mysterious secret thing going on, and you're trying to fill out these sentences with the right people, with the right names. Like you're trying to assign names to faces, their motives, what happened, why they happened. It's a lot like Return of the Obra Dinn, if you ever played that. Okay, so looks like this paragraph is talking about as a result, only one person received memories from the idol, and the only person that received the memories, maybe her? No. Who would be the only person that received the memories? Icarus? Am I hallucinating? Why is it Icarus? Is this the person? Was Jack the only person that received the memories? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Jack might have been the only person that received the memories. He was in the room with the idol. He was supposed to be, at least. Jack Nowak received all memories from the idol. However, through a reckless act, shortly afterwards, somebody, along with accomplices, this is Tessa Navari, along with accomplices, through the ray. And threw the idol out of the window, stormed the TV station, and threw the idol out of the window. So this reckless act should be Eugene Marmot's reckless act here. So what did he do? He climbed up the antenna, then swung from the Video In. So through a reckless act, Eugene Marmot stopped the broadcast with the aim of preventing the blank from getting blank blank of the blank. preventing the spectators from getting bad memories of the O-Range. Whoa, first try. Let's go. So he figured out that they were sabotaging the thing. He figured out that they were sabotaging the broadcast and they were going to give bad memories instead. Okay, nice. December 4th. Hunter Wolf. This is December 4th. This is like all jumping all over the place now. It's like explaining the rest of the story. Because the story has jumped a lot in terms of chronology. November 2nd, 1977. What a disaster. I put Harry and William in positions of power and both still failed me, each in his own way. Regrettably, they were not good enough. And even if they had been, there are too many people in the world who are opposed to my goals. People who don't share my vision of how the world should be and who cling to their old ways. It's too much for just me and Luke. November 4th. I know what I have to do. That's Hunter Wolf's diary. This is Hunter Wolf. It is done. Nothing should stop us now. The last thing left is preparing you and rehearsing our every step. This is Bruce Myson, or B. Myson. As you said, my savior, the greatest results require the greatest sacrifice. What are they doing here? This is the place where Sir Isaac Nowak died and fell? What are they doing here? On December 4th, it is done. Nothing should stop us now. The last thing left is preparing you and rehearsing our every step. 2 weeks before the broadcast. I'm trying to see what he ended up doing with Harry and William. So after this Steelside warehouse, now he has Harry and William. Oh, okay, and then here, this is what happened. A contestant died while filming the pilot episode of a new TV game show. He put Harry or William's memories into Gabriel Gerard, and then the other one he put into this CEO of Textilian, Aaron Dixon. This is William. This is Dirty William. This was Harry, I think. Harry Stone. They both failed again. And then I'm gonna check this. This is the very beginning, the first real scenario. First real scenario took place here. Oh. This is not broken. They just threw him over. They threw him over here. Whose body is this? This is Isaac Nowak's body, right? Isaac Nowak went to meet... Isaac Nowak went to meet Hunter Wolf just before he died. They took Isaac Nowak's memories and put his consciousness into somebody else. Where did Isaac Nowak's memories go? Where did his consciousness go? Isaac Nowak died of the Red Curse means that he has no memories anymore. His consciousness got yoinked. I wonder if they put it in a data disk or what. Also, what happened to Oriole Toussaint? So many loose ends. Posing as Blank, someone secretly experimented with the idol to find the best way of using it to control millions? This is December 4th. Did Isaac Nowak die on December 4th? After becoming, this is the only word that fits here. After becoming disillusioned, Hunter Wolf decided the only way was to turn everyone into a slave? What does he want? Huh. What happened to Isaac Nowak? That is going to be the key to understanding this. Did Isaac Nowak consciousness get transferred into Hunter Wolf? That doesn't make sense. Hunter Wolf was already... Hunter Wolf would not allow himself to get... To fulfill this plan, Hunter Wolf tried to use the blank blank project, the Cappy Customer project, to millions of spectators into... This could be a person. To an unbeatable army? Into a person? It should be into a person. However, because of what happened at the TV station, Blank Blank was the only person, Jack Nowak was the only person to turn into this person. So who says Icarus? That's the clue. Icarus? Am I hallucinating? Or is this some form of intoxication? Icarus? He sees himself in the mirror and says, Icarus? There's something that I'm forgetting. There's definitely something that I'm forgetting. Does it have to do with Echo Secunda or Oriole Toussaint? What do we know about Echo Secunda or Isaac Nowak? Fictional sinner Auk. Has there ever been a mention of Icarus in this game before? Icarus flew too close to the sun. Oh, I feel like I'm being limited by my own old man memories. This should be Hunter Wolf. Posing as blank. Posing as blank. Someone secretly experimented with the idol to find the best way of using it to control millions after becoming disillusioned. So first he tried to get people, his people, the homeless people, into positions of power. Need to go back. Old man memories. What was he trying to accomplish here? This is Hunter Wolf. His room. Harry is ready. Using the idol, I have prepared him well. Harry Stone. Let's see if he's able to achieve the goal. I have high hopes. He failed. How? Was he not prepared enough? No, the others must have sabotaged him. I'm not giving up. My hypothesis is not wrong. Knowledge improves societal conditions. Thus, it has the highest utility. It just needs to be given to people who can influence the whole system. Knowledge. He wants to give knowledge to people, to educate people. I now have the means to get better people into powerful positions. With my method, the rich scumbags are practically volunteering to be improved. He wants to improve and educate people. This should work. Just look at Luke. He's become the best assistant I've had. Then he transferred consciousness of 2 of the homeless people into the show's creator, Gabriel Gerard. Destin died while filming the pilot episode of the new TV game show last night. Bum Wars was billed as a hilarious upcoming series in which homeless contenders compete for prizes in a series of bizarre challenges. Voting against his own plans, ignoring concerns about pollution and wage exploitation, and then after the brainwashing, he voted against it. So he's trying to improve the world. He's trying to improve the world, raising awareness about homeless people, fighting against pollution and exploitation. Turn everyone into a genius? Not a slave, right? A genius. He wants to make them smarter. Give them knowledge. Improve them. Try to use the Happy Customer Project to educate millions of spectators. Educate millions of spectators into an unbeatable army, into obedience. No, I think this should be turn. This should be turn all of them into whoever Jack Nowak turned into. Okay, I got it. Isaac Nowak seemed to be a very smart person, and Isaac Nowak visited Hunter Wolf right before he died, and Hunter Wolf took his entire consciousness and put it into a data disk And then he's trying to turn all the millions of spectators into Isaac Nowak, who's smart. Posing as who? Posing as who? This is the... Hunter Wolf. Who is Hunter Wolf? Maybe Jack Nowak is Hunter Wolf? Hunter Wolf is actually somebody, but he's one of the characters that we know. We never see his face. We never get to see his face. Hunter Wolf can't be Tessa Navari, can't be Tim Spender, could be Isaac Nowak, but it doesn't make any sense. Not Nathan Hoyle, could be Echo Secunda. No, but Echo Secunda is not a real person. Can't be Eugene. Have we ever seen... Could Hunter Wolf can't be Eugene Marmot? Can't be this. Luke Brown, no. The only person... Could Hunter Wolf be Jack? Like, how did he get into the lab? You know? He would have to have a key to the lab. After the security protocol was changed, you know, he would have to have a key to the lab in order to get in. Keys to the lab were granted to me, Marie, Tim, and the shift guard. So... doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. None of these people could be Hunter Wolf. Because Eugene has his own agenda of making O-Range good. Marie and Tim had an agenda of making O-Range bad. They can't be Hunter Wolf. And the shift guard is not Hunter Wolf. The shift guard is Luke Brown. And the shift guard wasn't Luke Brown before they ambushed him. How did they get in? Seattle's control panel and interior are now protected with a pin code available only to me, Marie, and Jack. So I feel like Jack is probably leaking information. Turn to slaves. Turn to slaves. Turn to slaves is like is fine to guess, but like this is not the issue. The issue is we don't know. I don't know who this is. Who is Hunter Wolf posing as, and who is. Who are they? Whose memories are they giving to the spectators? I think it's Isaac Nowak, but there's more than 3 things wrong here, right now. Posing as Hunter Wolf, Echo Secunda. Okay, I'm gonna need a hint. This is the very last part. Hunter Wolf. Who would refer to Jack Nowak as Icarus? See, this is where I need to know this. I need to know that, but my old man memory is limiting me. Who would refer to Jack Nowak as Icarus? Should be Isaac Nowak, right? I think we read something about that. It should be Isaac Nowak. Yes, now I remember. Now I remember. I don't remember which scenario it was, but there was something about maybe this one. Early on, I think Isaac Nowak refers to his little brother Jack, or his nephew Jack as Icarus. was here somewhere. But anyways, I know there was an Icarus thing. That makes me more confident about the memories in the idol is Isaac Nowak's memories. But the thing I don't know is who's this? Elizabeth Nowak. Oh. Could it be Elizabeth Nowak? But Hunter Wolf is referred to as a he, right? Educate millions. God, I've replaced so much stuff now. The security guard in the van was provided codes by one of the people at OPIC. Isaac Nowak, Jack Nowak. Yeah, Jack Nowak gave him the code. Jack Nowak has the code. Okay. I'm with you. Where's the I'm with you, Tessa? Tessa, I'm with you. I also worry about what Eugene or worse, Marion and Nathan might do with the idol. The lab is now heavily guarded. Best time to stop them will be moments before the broadcast. We're scheduled live to go live at 5:30. In the room, it should only be me, Eugene, and the actors. Yeah. Oh, they use pepper spray to get past this guard. Right. Okay, the security guard in the van was provided codes by Jack Nowak. The sacrifice made on the bridge is the greatest sacrifice that Hunter Wolf could make. Was it himself? Hunter Wolf is actually himself? What? The fuck? I still don't know. Posing as Hunter Wolf, Isaac Nowak secretly experiment. It definitely turned millions of spectators into Isaac Nowak. What? Fuck. I don't get it. These hints are not even enough. Even the most direct hint is not enough. The sacrifice made on the bridge is the greatest sacrifice that Hunter Wolf could make. Isn't the greatest sacrifice yourself? It is done. Nothing should stop us now. So just before this happened, Isaac Nowak visited... Just before this happened, Isaac Nowak visited the Steelside, visited Hunter Wolf at the Steelside warehouse, where they must have done something with his memories. Is there a date here? red pen. What are these names? These names and addresses mean nothing. A key, a lighter. Sir, which of these speech titles do you prefer for the graduation ceremony at Imperial University? The age of computers, math is a new frontier. Bring a taxi to be here at 6 p.m. I have a meeting at 45 cents. Isaac. Oh boy. No date here. This is tough, yeah. Shortly before his death, Isaac Nowak went to meet someone at Steelside Warehouse. This was Hunter Wolf. A few days later, someone connected to the Steelside Warehouse provoked Elizabeth Nowak into bribing Sebastian Walsh, who stopped the investigation into Isaac Nowak's death. This is Hunter Wolf. Hunter Wolf provoked Elizabeth Nowak into bribing Sebastian Walsh. Yeah, signed Hunter Wolf. You've seen his body, Isaac Nowak's body. It would be a shame if it got out that the man who was an inspiration to the world was just another junkie, like one of those homeless deadbeats. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone, but there are those who might. I suggest you talk to the commissioner. Who is Hunter Wolf? Who is he really? Like, I feel like Hunter Wolf's identity or his body is somebody that we already know. That makes the most sense. As you said, my savior, the greatest results from the greatest sacrifice. It is done. Nothing should stop us now. The last thing left is preparing you and rehearsing our every step. A disaster. Put Harry and William in positions of power, and both still failed me. Too much for just me and know what I have to do. Posing as Hunter Jack Nowak? Posing as Jack Nowak, Hunter Wolf. After becoming disillusioned. Disillusioned seems right. Hunter Wolf decided the only way to turn everyone into a genius. Fulfill this plan, Isaac Nowak. Oh, what? Why is there an Isaac Nowak here? Hunter Wolf, or maybe Jack Nowak. I just need to get to 2. I just need to get it so everything except 2 is correct, and then we can, like, brute force it. Hunter Wolf tried to use the Happy Customer Project to turn millions of spectators into Isaac Nowak. However, because of what happened to the TV station, Jack Nowak was the only person to turn into Isaac Nowak. I feel like this is right. I feel like this is right, except for maybe this? Because it might not be Hunter Wolf. It might be Hunter Wolf's real it might be Hunter Wolf's real identity, whoever this thing is. This thing might be here too, is the problem. After becoming disillusioned. Maybe this is Isaac Nowak? Posing as Hunter Wolf, Isaac Nowak secretly... Who would refer to Jack Nowak as Icarus? That's Isaac Nowak. The security guard in the van was provided codes by one of the people at OPIC, Jack Nowak. So Jack Nowak was working with Hunter Wolf. The sacrifice made on the bridge is the greatest sacrifice that Hunter Wolf would make. This is really strongly implying that Isaac Nowak and Hunter Wolf were the same people. The greatest sacrifice you can make is sacrificing yourself. Greatest sacrifice. What if he's trying to turn everybody into Hunter Wolf instead of no, it should be Isaac Nowak. It should be Isaac Nowak because of the Icarus comment. Definitely be Isaac Nowak. This is not, like, starting to confuse myself. One thing I never understood, one thing I never understood throughout this entire playthrough is how Hunter Wolf was getting access to the idol, how he knew what to do with the idol. So maybe we back all the way up. We just read the entire thing. Okay. I also think Hunter Wolf wants to turn everybody into Isaac Nowak. But the hint is also implying that Hunter Wolf is Isaac Nowak, that he sacrificed himself. That part I don't get. Okay, let's go chronologically. Arthur Blythe received a hacksaw blade from someone outside the prison named Stephen Aria, which is actually Tessa Navari. He used the noise when he escaped. Okay. And then they collected... This is all about, like, how they collected the artifacts. The pointy-eared statue. The crystal. And then the Harmony Foundation collected all the artifacts. And then Oh, this is where the Icarus is. Uncle Isaac. Look what I found in Mother's attic. Remember our first experiment together? I would have burned my eyebrows off if you weren't there to save me. That's when you started calling me Icarus. See, this is old man memory. I knew there was Icarus mentioned somewhere, I just forgot where it was. Hope you see you again soon. I always feel so inspired after our talks, and believe me, I could use that right now. The people in charge here have all the wrong priorities, but what can I do? Maybe I can impress Mr. Hoyle, and he'll swap me and Marie around. But for now, I'm on the bottom rung. Wish you were here. They'd all listen to you. With love, Jack Icarus. I feel like maybe Jack is Hunter Wolf. I already said that, but I think I maybe just didn't input it correctly. I think Jack is Hunter Wolf. Before the Enlightenment process could begin, OPIC officials arrived, backed up by hired goons, to kick everyone out of the building and confiscate everything inside. One of the officers got heavy-handed with female followers, so her cousin stabbed him before being tasered and restrained. Meanwhile, Tessa and Alvari tried in vain to rid the OPIC officials of hatred, believing this would make them change their minds about evicting her. This would never work the way she imagined, but some of these pieces seem legitimate. This is by Auriel Toussaint. Even the wildest myths are usually grounded in some small fact. This. Looks like she made Gabriel's classic translation error. Hate. Hate, and they thought this was empathy. Show her support for the Harmony Foundation. Andy Shaw planned to steal the bird bath or moon gazing bath. However, she wasn't strong enough, so she dropped it. This sent a block of ice. Marie Westlake was hesitant to start testing the newly built device, so when Eugene activated without permission, he was swiftly banned from the lab. Determined to redeem himself, Eugene followed the OPIC board members inside and used the device once more, setting himself on fire. Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant, and it was your incredible insight that got me here. So, he hired her again. Emotion studies. This was the Harmony Foundation. Yeah, this is the Harmony Foundation. This is Arthur Blythe. This got terminated. Activist research engineer. She's the research assistant. History consultant was Auriel Toussaint. With funding from the OPIC Corporation. Okay. Auriel Toussaint realized the artifact might work if it were rebuilt. Marie Westlake was in charge of its reconstruction, but delayed testing. Despite this, Eugene Marmot activated them. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene Marmot believed that he had been punished because the rebuilt artifact had been set to give hatred. However, it was actually set to take heat, which froze a bird bath. During a board inspection, Eugene Marmot tried to set it to take hatred, but actually set it to give heat, which started a fire. Nathan Hoyle was impressed by Eugene Marmot's discovery and rewarded him with a promotion. Okay. This is all about giving memories. Doesn't really have anything to do with... This doesn't have anything to do with the main story of Hunter Wolf. None of this stuff has anything to do with Hunter Wolf, I feel. It's just about figuring out the symbols and how the idol works and how giving memories from one person goes to another. Eugene arranged to have the idol give him an entire day's worth of Tim's memories rather than just 1 minute memory of his drawing. Okay. Eugene and Sandra conspired to spike the naive model's drinks with euphoria to capture their memories of feeling immense joy. However, Amy had an allergic reaction. The disc contained Echo Secunda's entire lifetime's worth of memories. Because the lens's effects multiplied, the idol took all those memories and gave them to Oriole Toussaint. This had the effect of transferring Echo Secunda's mind and personhood into Oriole's body. Suddenly finding himself in unfamiliar territory, Echo Secunda sought to defend himself and escaped. When the bandit Elijah decided to extort money from the dock's inhabitants, Hunter Wolf set up a trap for him and used the idol to replace Elijah's personality with that of Luke Brown. A month later, Hunter Wolf remotely replaced Gabriel's mind with Harry Stone's. Yes? And 1. And 3, they started building the machine. And that's what we'll be doing with the idol next. This is the meeting where they decide to pursue Happy Customer. And here's Oriole Toussaint in jail, in the asylum. He's still Echo Secunda. Did he escape? I don't know. It didn't say if he escaped or not. This is just setting up the finals. Oh boy. I feel like it's gotta be Jack Nowak, who's Hunter Wolf. Posing as Jack Nowak, Hunter Wolf secretly experimented with the idol to find the best way of using it to educate millions. To control millions. After becoming disillusioned, Hunter Wolf decided the only way was to turn everyone into a genius. To fulfill this plan, Hunter Wolf tried to use the Happy Customer Project to turn millions of spectators into Isaac Nowak. However, because of what happened at the TV station, Jack Nowak was the only person to turn into Isaac Nowak. So what if I switched these all into Jack? No. Oh my god, I'm close. Oh my god, I'm close. See, this is what I mean, right? Like, it's very confusing on which identity you should use in which slot. Like, Jack Nowak and Hunter Wolf are the same people, but if you use Hunter Wolf here, it's wrong, but if you use Jack Nowak here, it's right. Okay, so there's one thing wrong here. One of these words is wrong. Posing as Hunter Wolf, Jack Nowak secretly experimented with the idol to find the best way of using it to educate millions. After becoming disillusioned, Jack Nowak decided the only way was to turn everyone into a genius. To educate everyone into a genius? To turn everyone into a genius? To fulfill this plan, Jack Nowak tried to use the Happy Customer Project to turn millions of spectators into Isaac Nowak. However, because of what happened at the TV station, Jack Nowak was the only person to turn into Isaac Nowak. Which one of these words is wrong? Okay, let me do... So this educate is correct. Turn is correct. Disillusioned is correct. Educate humanity? This is the word that's wrong. This is the word that's wrong. Oh, it's educate humanity. Not educate millions. Educate humanity. I didn't even see the word humanity there. We did it. Posing as Hunter Wolf, Jack Nowak secretly experimented with the idol to find the best way of using it to educate humanity. After becoming disillusioned, Jack Nowak decided the only way was to turn everyone into a genius. To fulfill this plan, Jack Nowak tried to use the Happy Customer Project to turn millions of spectators into Isaac Nowak. However, because of what happened at the TV station, Jack Nowak was the only person to turn into Isaac Nowak. Oh my god. Jack Nowak was kind of stupid. If his thing was gonna work, even if the plan had worked, he still would have turned into Isaac Nowak. He would have erased himself. He should have protected his own identity and not looked at the broadcast, right? What is he doing? Why would he willingly turn himself into Isaac Nowak and erase his own consciousness or his own soul? That's one stupid thing. But it makes sense that Jack Nowak or Hunter Wolf is Jack Nowak, because I always wondered, like, how does Hunter Wolf know how to use the idol? You've solved the scenario. When Jack realized that Opig did not want to use the idol to improve the world, he started a secret mission to do it himself under the pseudonym Hunter Wolf. After experimenting with memory and mind transferal, he came up with a plan to use Opig's soda commercial project to turn millions of pale spectators into his uncle Isaac. But thinking that everyone was about to receive spoiled O-range memories, Eugene climbed the broadcast tower and stopped the transmission at the last moment. Soon afterwards, Tessa and her accomplice hurled the idol from a third-story window, smashing all the lenses inside. Madam, do not even think about starting a cult in a federal facility. Congratulations, Eugene, on becoming our new head of speculative investment. He got a promotion? This is all your fault, Tim. They're both fired. And... wait, who's that? That's Oriel Toussaint. Oh, the guy on the bike in the red jacket was Oriel Toussaint. AKA Echo Secunda. Uncle, if you're watching this, I hope you can forgive me. Please understand that I did it all for the betterment of humanity. Oh, so he just intended. Wait, what? He just intended, Jack just intended to get overwritten into Isaac Nowak. But why? Why wouldn't he just close his eyes or look away? It makes no sense to overwrite yourself. And the ultimate sacrifice is not sacrificing your uncle. The ultimate sacrifice is sacrificing yourself. That hint threw me off. And they're burying the idol now? So it turned out Harry had not attended a single job interview. He wasn't the man I thought he was. No wonder he used Gabriel's body for such immoral purposes. But even when I did find a truly noble man in William as just one person, he was unable to make a difference in Darren's body. I realized that for any meaningful change to occur, humanity needed millions more excellent individuals, and I had to be one of them. After all, how could I impose on millions of others a sacrifice that I was not willing to make myself? Oh, that's the reasoning, I guess. All that was left to find the most was to all that was left was to find the most ethical, intelligent, and educated person I knew. That's when I thought of you, Uncle. Oh. GG. This game was hard. I also feel like my memory is so shit. I needed hints on, I think, 3 different scenarios. Yeah. I think this last scenario probably could have been done a little bit better, tweaked a little bit better. I feel like it's quite misleading. The final hint is quite misleading. The ultimate sacrifice is to sacrifice yourself. That's the thing that you would normally think of. Not to sacrifice your uncle. Or maybe, like, he did eventually sacrifice himself by being overwritten by his uncle's personality. But the hint was like he made the ultimate sacrifice on the bridge when Isaac died. That was not the ultimate sacrifice. It was only the ultimate sacrifice after he was willing to overwrite himself with Isaac's personality. Thank you for playing. GG. So he killed his uncle to transfer his soul into millions. Yes, Scholar, that's right. He killed his uncle, and I don't even know if his uncle, if it was consensual. Now, he wanted to transfer his uncle's soul or mind into millions of people to make populations smarter, so that real change could happen through voting or through politics or whatever. But it failed, and he only overrode himself with his uncle. So net, Jack died and Isaac didn't die. Isaac is now living in Jack's body. Jack is dead. Who else is dead? Jack is dead. Elijah Sinclair is erased and dead. And so is Bruce Myson, the security guard. That guy's dead. There's definitely gonna be a sequel or a DLC to this, because the whole Oriole Toussaint and Echo Secunda storyline is completely still unresolved. They showed Oriole Toussaint / Echo Secunda at the end there. Oh, that's the final one. And she's in prison now. He's promoted into Tim's position, head of speculative investment. What was the point of showing this? Just a teaser? Because you could see that he's here. He's also arriving. I wonder if he did, like, Is it implying that he did something? That Echo Secunda did something on the day of the match? Here he is. Maybe he got the idol. Ah. Yes. That's how they're doing. That's how they're going to set up the DLC and the sequel. Is the idol was inside here, right? The idol was inside this little smiley face thing. He came on his motorbike. He escaped from Asylum, came on his motorbike. Echo Secunda took the idol out of this, and he has the idol now. They buried it. Why? Where was the thing? Where was the cutscene where they buried it? Can't see that one again? Maybe you can't see that one again. But there was a scene of a cutter, or an excavator, I should say. A blue excavator, right? Burying the idol. Burying this thing. Not the idol, but burying this big scientific device thing. Yeah, but it has to be... Here's like the truck hauling away something. Alright. That's it. GG's. Thanks for watching, guys. Next variety game will be Silksong. Silksong probably starting a week from today. Because it's not coming out until really late Thursday night, my time. GG, Scour. So, next week, Monday through Thursday, we'll just be doing Gwent, and it'll be the new start of the new season, so we'll focus on Gwent. And then starting Friday, will be Hollow Knight Silksong. We'll probably also do a little bit of Gwent to start the stream on Friday, but most of Friday's stream will probably be Silksong. Alright. Looking forward to it. I'm excited. And there he is again on the front page. No more copium, yeah. Alright. Good night, Skywalker. Good night, everybody. Take care. And if you are a Gwent enjoyer, please take a look at our Balance Council recommendations. See you on Monday. Bye-bye.